people that are following up media and then they end up want to do something. It's their own fault also. People choose who to follow and who not to follow in social media. It's just like in the real world, you choose what to do and what not to do. So why do you follow somebody who is having a lot of money, who is having a lot of chances and time to do all he wants to do?
And really,
So it's your own
another
fault
thing
for following things that you
of course,
naturally
it's
may not have.
with all the whole false thing.
Yes.
Another thing is security issues. Honestly,
It's
when
true.
you finish posting all what you
It's
have,
not wise.
and tomorrow Amraba
Yeah.
still come to your
Decide
house
to
or
visit
attack you or whatever. Honestly speaking, who do you blame?
It's true.
Okay, I think to the fans and to people who do all these things, I feel it boils down to self-control. You have to have self-control to be able to resist. Because I apparently you cannot really say you can stop people from posting what they
Things
want
they
to post. But I think it boils
Yes.
down to the individual now to have self-control, to be able to know that, okay, this is my limit. I cannot obtain this. I cannot have the Marc Jacobs. I cannot have the Gucci, and I have to like.
Haven't you heard when Nigerians will tell you say something must kill man?
Something must
See,
kill
they
man.
don't care. To an
Yes.
extent, a lot of people don't just care. That's the thing.
Mhm.
I must have this thing. I must have
Must
it.
have it.
Let me tell you something. I had someone when I was in school.
Yes.
I'm a perfume person, honestly. I could spend my last kobo to get perfume. That is how I am.
Yeah.
So this girl is like, look, for the fact that Shamsia can do this, why can't I? Forgetting the fact that we don't come from the same home, even if we school in the same
Yes,
place.
sure.
These fingers are not equal.
Equal.
But she was that kind of person, like, I have to get this because this person has this, you know. And at a point, it was more like we were competing.
competing.
If I go to this store and buy
She wants
this,
to
she
go
goes
there.
there. There was a day I went to a store and she's like, me, I don't like this place, all this kind of thing, all these Botswana people, they go there, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, really? Truthfully, 2 days later, this girl went to buy shoes from that same store. And I asked her, come, have you turned to a Botswana?
One
You
girl.
can imagine.
I wonder why
these
people are
kind of
competing
things-
everything. She could have just easily come to you and just borrow.
Say borrow.
Or sneak around and just use the perfume and get out.
I think that leads to
Yes,
this
another
thing
something.
another thing about people
Yeah.
borrowing to now show up on Instagram,
It's
to
true.
show up on Facebook. I think it's happening a lot. The other day I was talking to a friend of mine. He said he has this friend that if he just buys any wristwatch, he'll just collect it and put it and now snap. And people are like, okay, yes, that he bought
It's very
this wristwatch. It's
expensive.
very expensive.
It's true.
I think it's I don't know, the whole idea of you want to be this, I want to be this person, I want to be like this person. He has now turned, I don't know, the generation to a different whole level. I don't know.
Truthfully, just like I said, society has a whole lot of role to play.
Like,
What society in the sense that your family, your school, your place of work, your friends, they all form part of the society, honestly.
Yes.
If, just like you talked about self-control, if only people would sit down and tell you the truth. It's like the case of marriages and all those kind of things. There's culture and there's religion.
it's
So,
true.
but now as it is, a whole lot of us, especially we from the north and we Muslims, our culture has superseded our religious things now. So some people end up doing things according to culture, not even religion anymore. So these things are a whole lot of contributing factors. Even though people don't see it, you understand, or some people tell you, and they just don't feel if there's anything wrong. After all, I'm a Hausa girl, and it's my culture. I've not done anything wrong. But to an extent, some things, Islamically, you have done something wrong. You get so. It still boils down to culture. Let people be able to understand and distinguish between a whole lot of things from society and from. If they can do that, it would help a whole lot. Because they don't see, they feel like, okay, I have money and I've done this and so what. But honestly speaking, this money, you know,
money-
if tomorrow you don't have it, what do you
What
do?
do you do? And again,
It's true.
it's
The truth is,
celebrities again.
people are the problem. Just like you talk about self-control, I think people should also find their own class. Not in the sense of removing yourself from the main class, but you find the place that you place yourself. Okay, let's say I'm working, I'm earning, let's say 50,000.
Okay.
I know I cannot afford something, maybe like a car. Don't even talk about clothes or something that you can just go and buy or second hand or something like that. Think of those things that people see as the main things and the focus of the day. So if you know you can't afford that, don't why force yourself or think of something. So I think the main problem is from people themselves. If you want to have just live the life that you
I
can.
feel that those who are out there, who are public figures, should at least reduce the way they downplay all these things.
No.
Because
You can't.
Wait,
You
but
can't.
you, when
You
you become a
can't.
public figure, let's see what
Okay,
you
no.
do.
It's true.
And usually some people
You can't blame people on what they do.
I'm not
Because
judging
what
them.
you see is,
But
is
then
something.
again, but then
Somebody
again,
is just a change, you know.
yes,
So you
I
can't
understand. I'm
blame
not
people
judging them.
for.
Everybody, okay, if you have the money, you do it. It's your money. But then again, you have fans. You have young girls growing up. You have young girls looking at you. You have young guys looking at you. Most of these people won't understand the sweat. They won't understand that you had to. There's hard work put into that to get what you want. And some of
But
them
come
will
to think
go
of it,
out
come to think
to
of
do
it, what is
anything
what is
else to get
celebrity?
it.
What is celebrity without fashion? You know.
Exactly. What
You
celebrity
know?
without all the
With the
high
high
and
You know?
everything?
Yes.
No, okay, you can do that. You can put the hair, you can do, but always make sure you put a standard for
You
these
know
girls
what I
and say that,
think?
okay, please, you know that hard work is, always advise them, hard work is key. Some girls
Hard
don't
work
believe
is key, but
Mm.
in the case you will post her how many million house on her page, she will do, you know.
And you later tend to find
And
that
she will
even
still be the same person come back and tell you hard work is
It's
key.
true.
Honestly speaking, I really think these celebrities who they've
Mm.
really gone. They've got. Look, this whole show of thing. Let's be very honest. It's not only celebrities that do it.
that's true.
It is not only celebrities.
Everybody
that do
wants
it.
to show up some
Every-
things that
Exactly.
you know.
So to an extent, I really just feel that
Mm.
we should, with this whole thing, should just try to advise these other people.
Okay.
These celebrities, there's nothing we can do about it. They will keep on doing
And
it, and they're always
Mm.
getting their money.
They're getting their
Oh,
money.
so
So
the best thing is not to advise these young
Mm.
people. They should just understand that. Look,
it's true.
you should cut your coat
According to your
Mm.
size.
It's true.
A lot of people need to
Self-discipline,
understand
that's
to
just
me,
it.
that's just it.
Self-discipline.
If you earn 50,000, live a life of 20 and save 30.
And
See,
say
that would be
30.
better.
Now that they said tomato is more expensive
Expensive
than
than
tomato, you see?
Yes,
Exactly.
it's
Okay.
true.
So I really think that's just it. This celebrity, this minute, they will keep on doing it. It
on.
has
Sure.
always been there.
That
It's
wasn't
just
like
that
that.
now it's coming. It's really more
It's
rampant
really
than it
more
was
rampant.
before, but it has always been there. This is
And,
my
and
thing.
what worries me is that these days, because of social media, we no longer have ladies who are willing to actually be. I want to be. I want to be the best I can be. I want to be. I want to be. I want to be the best I can be. I want to be a director. I want to be someone that it's worth my while. Like what? Like
But-
someone was like,
but
yeah,
it's not like
this
that,
is the
Betty.
person. But these
People
days,
always
people
blame
are-
the social media. Why
we're
now?
not blaming,
It's
but
not-
we're just telling you that these days, this era, it's hard for you to see a lady that she's posting her books, holding her books, and say, I just got an A. These days,
Which
everybody
A?
wants to.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to
Which A?
hold the camera.
When are you not here that in the same social media they are celebrating Jumoke with the bread
Yes,
and
yes, it's
everything,
true.
and the guy that got is it his GP
Yes,
or
His
5 or
GP,
something?
5.0.
And that
Exactly.
is
It's
what's
true.
happening.
That's why I told you society is a contributing factor to these things. If you can celebrate because she photobombed and she's now the person that has this 5.0 GP. Exactly.
true.
So
I think this is something that we really need to actually talk about very well. The youth have to be enlightened. The environmental people, the parents have to be enlightened about what's actually happening. And that it brings me on to another thing. Social media, do you think, because a friend of mine was asking me, do you think that it has increased the high level of adultery?
of course it has.
No. It doesn't.
Yes, it
No,
really has.
I disagree.
It has. Adultery has always been there.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, it has because just like we're saying, for example, Instagram is for photos.
Mm.
If I know that okay, I'll post my photo, my cleavage, my this, my that.
Yes.
There is now direct message on
It's
Instagram. There are a lot of things.
Mm.
This guy will like it. This guy will like it. He'll send me a message. I'll check his profile. Oh my God, he looks good. He's this. Before you know it, we're exchanging numbers.
Yeah.
You get, and then maybe he has a wife.
Mm.
And I'm single. Even if some married women even do it now too, they don't
Exactly.
care.
Yes.
You get so
Exactly.
honestly speaking, it
In my
increases
opinion.
a whole lot of things.
I really want
Somebody
to know
who wants to cheat,
Exactly.
somebody who wants to cheat will always find a justification. Whether it's the social media, before the social media, that's the advert of the social media, people used to cheat maybe like in working places. And you just have a point.
But
Maybe
social
lady that
media
you work
has
with.
just
No,
made it
I'm just
easy
giving you
for
an
them.
example.
You don't need to go to work to cheat.
I'm just giving you an example. So people used to will always find reasons to cheat if you want to cheat. If you're a kind of a cheating type, even if you work in, let's say you work in Facebook that you have access to millions of people, you will not cheat. So it all depends.
Yes.
You see, like you are talking about DM. It's only when you want to receive DM. Do you know that there are options that if you want to disable DM, you disable it. But for somebody who posts his picture, what do you expect?
Do you know what?
It's calling for calling for application,
what I
isn't
feel
it?
is that adultery has always been there, yeah.
Yes.
That's the
But it
thing.
was like 20% then. But now with Instagram and other social media, it has moved to 70.
Let
That's
me,
what I
But
feel.
why? How?
Because you have
let me
easy
give you
access.
an example.
So
girls are
how
willing
do
to
people
take
get
up their
easy
phones.
access? Is it because you post your picture? It's just like call for
Okay,
application.
but for crying out
when you
loud, if
post
I
your
don't
picture,
post my picture or post things or photos on Instagram, what do I post?
What do I
so
Honestly.
still that goes back to the same person because there are millions of people using this social media. They never post their pictures. They never post anything that is
No, that
attractive.
just like you
Call
said,
for
everybody. Let's still focus on Instagram again.
yes,
People use Instagram for a whole lot of different things.
yes.
Somebody has just their page and it's just their pictures, what they
I use
do,
it for business.
why. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, that's why I said people use it for different things.
Yes.
Me, I use mine for everything. My work, my whatever, everything is there. You understand?
Yes.
Everybody uses it for different things. So it depends on you. If today, okay, oh my God, I wore makeup, I wore a lovely dress, and I feel good about it, and I post it on Instagram, for example.
Yes.
Honestly, maybe my own is just because I feel good about it and I did it, you understand? So I'm like, oh my God, I like your dress. Where did you buy it? Or where did you sew it from? Who's your tailor? Those kind of things. I've gotten tailors from those kind of things. I've seen people post and I'm like, oh my God, your style is really nice. How do you so there are different reasons. And just like that, it also, just like you said, it's also from your intention.
Yes, sure.
But the bottom line is, social media, honestly,
Makeup
has
artists,
actually-
honestly. Actually,
social media
No.
honestly has actually helped to increase a whole
so
lot
about the
of
makeup
bad things.
artists, the photographers.
Everybody, it's all social media. Everybody.
I
has,
agree social
honestly.
media will contribute something like 3 to 5.
No.
No,
Wait,
it had-
why are you so defending social media, Abdul?
Because with social media, I've seen a lot of people who started working who, because of the social media, got a job, they got a car.
You know, like how some
they have
people will say,
house,
in
they-
the Rabon Muting Kebaya, which is she fine and good.
Yes.
That's where their own luck is. They got a job and everything, but it's still the same thing. We're not saying social media is
It's
kind.
bad.
It's not. It's not bad.
at all.
These people that created it, they have a reason why they did this, and yes, they have.
And it's
They
because
get
of
their
business.
money. Yes,
Yes.
they get their money. But in the bottom line and the long run of everything is, it still boils down to what you use it for, and then how you understand it. Me,
I'll agree that one.
me and you, we understand that this is what it's supposed to be: business,
Platform
information,
to get a
all
lot
those
of
kind of
people.
things. Yes.
Yes.
But other people have actually made it to be something else. Some people also use it for business, but in a bad way. Yahoo and cheating and all those things.
If we must find
So-
somebody to blame, I think we can blame cheap data. The data
Cheap
that people
data,
now are
please don't
getting.
touch data, please, because I'm a fan of cheap data. I love it. Okay, back to another question that been just came up to me now. Is that do you think married women should be allowed on social media?
I mean, it's a free world. Everybody
Yes.
should be
It's a
on
free
it.
world, but
It's a
I
free
think
world.
a lot of things have.
Let me tell you something, bro. I have a friend, honestly. He's on Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp.
He's a social
BBS,
guru.
Everything he's on it.
Yes.
But wallahi, his girlfriend, she's not on any. And I asked him why.
Mhm.
And he gave me, no, I don't want her this, I don't want her that. And I'm like, well, you are on it.
Mhm.
So if you can be there, you're a human
It's
being,
true.
regardless of you being a
Mhm.
man or a woman. She also has the same right to be there.
That's true.
There.
True.
Exactly.
That
There's
I
one of my
agree.
neighbor that told his wife to just date her. He just got married. Everything was normal when they were dating. She was on social media.
Maybe they even met on social media. So
Who knows?
It's true.
But now he just got married and he said she should delete her WhatsApp, she delete her Instagram and everything. And she's just, I don't know, the whole thing, she's not happy about it. And I think sorry, people listening to us, I really want to hear how you comment and really want to hear your own perspective. Whether it's a married woman, to be a married woman is allowed, you are allowed to own several
it's a
social
free
media
world.
platforms.
Everybody
I
should
think
be
that's no
allowed to do,
problem.
but it just depends. She should be able to control herself and what you
Behave
do and
modest.
how you do it. And exactly, modesty is a thing.
Yes.
Prostitution and social media. I feel prostitution now has taken a whole new level through social media. I don't know, because these days you see an 18-year-old girl, you see 19, 20, and everybody is trying to be somebody on social media, and they're actually selling themselves. It's obvious they're selling themselves. They don't have to actually spell it out from what they wear and how they have actually. I think now Snapchat. I don't want to go there. Snapchat is it's like a mini. I don't know. Respect to all people who love Snapchat. I'm not dissing you guys, but seriously, that the whole Snapchat thing has turned to something else. I was going through my cousin's phone the other day, and she saved some pictures from Snapchat, I think, And I just saw this girl. I think this girl should be like 17 because they are very young. And the more she was wearing, and she just held the phone, and she was just all. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Like the whole prostitution. I feel that prostitution has actually crept into social media. What do you guys think?
I'm still on my stand. I don't know why people keep
Absolutely,
blaming
not
the
just
social
in
media.
social
No,
media.
no, no, no.
No, we're not like blaming. We're just.
I will agree that there are some issues with the social media, especially those with the bad hearts that are coming in to do some of the bad things. Everything, like as you are saying, is graduating and moving from one level to another. So it's just virtually everything. Prostitution before used to be in the hotels where you have to go to them before you meet them. But now they are everywhere. There is the phone. At the adverts of the phone, you just call. You see they are on what do you call it, the phone book or whatever, the phone load.
Seriously,
So you just call and you make appointments.
How did
No,
you
no,
know?
no. I read a lot, so
You
it's
thought
funny that
How did you know?
no. I read a lot, so and
Okay.
I used to receive a lot of reports from people, their opinion and whatever. So of course, the social media is another world that will give those kind of people an opportunity to do the things that they always want to do. But to blame social media as the sole medium that is carrying this thing from another level to a different
We're
level,
not saying it's like a soul
Then-
media.
You know what the thing is?
Yes.
Nobody is saying social media because I'm saying, I don't know, maybe your name is Abdul,
Abdul.
social media.
Ah.
But then, nobody is actually saying
Yeah.
social media is what is what. What we're saying is it has helped in actually increasing the rate of these things. Prostitution has always been there,
Yeah.
honestly. And it's not just prostitution, it's not standing on the road and a guy
Mm.
picking up that. No, it comes in different forms, honestly. And social media has helped, let me use the word modernize, has helped to
And
modernize it.
it.
That's what we're
Okay.
trying to say.
Mm.
Because now,
But how?
before, you
Yes.
probably have to stand on the
On the
road and
road.
a guy picks you up or
Mm.
something. But now, I can
It's
actually,
like,
just like you said, there's Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I can do Snapchat and then a guy, someone sees it or, okay, I'm with you and I'm going through something. Okay, what are you doing? Snapchat, okay. And then you see, who is this girl? She's your friend. I know her, yes. That's how it happens.
That's
Instagram, Facebook, everything is like that. Or you see somebody and it's like, okay, who are your mutual friends? Okay, fine. And then you get one or two people that you know, okay, do you know someone? So, yes, I know how I get the contact. That's how it works. Honestly, before you know it, okay, it has happened to me. Let me be very honest with you. It has happened to me before. I had a friend and then this was BBM. We were chatting on BBM and
Yes.
then he was at a function with his boss.
Oh.
And the boss was like, what are you doing? And then BBM. Let me see. And he saw my picture. This girl is just fine. You know, the usual mentor.
No.
And before you know it,
Yes.
the boss had my number. And this was when I wasn't even in Nigeria. I was in school.
Mm.
And I saw a number and the number called me and I'm like, okay, who is this? When I'm not here, when I see numbers from whom I pick, because it could be anybody, it could be anything. So I didn't even know who it was, but I picked and then he told me he's this, is that. And I'm like, I don't know you.
Mm.
Later, my friend called me and told me, I gave my boss your number. This, do you know? Exactly. And honestly speaking, this same boss was offering to like, okay, can he come over to see me? He has the money now.
Oh.
Do you get that kind of
Yes,
thing?
sure.
So these are the kind of things we're talking about.
So how
It
did
is not
it
social-
ended up?
Funny, of course. Now he didn't come, and I didn't
Oh.
succumb, and all those things.
So that's
And
good to hear.
honestly,
Yes.
but if some other person would, because okay, maybe there is no self-contentment. I was in
That's
school
true.
where I was. Okay, now it's not a show-off thing, but I was living comfortably. I was getting enough money from home. I was fine. Someone else might not be having that. Maybe
It's
those
true.
people that were on scholarships or something.
Looking for opportunities.
It will be an opportunity for her. He should come. She would not even mind leaving the country to coming back to Nigeria to
It's
see if
true.
her parents will not even know she's in town.
It's
This
true.
is it.
This is what we're talking about.
So-
And again, the whole show up thing has really it's turned into something else. We get it. People are rich. You are rich. Everybody's rich. Like
In their own way. Right?
yeah, they're all rich. Yes, fine. You have this. You have that. It's good. But why? What I don't like and what I feel people should really put as a turn down the notch a little bit about it's the fact how they actually show up these things on social media. It's actually wrong.
And you know,
It's on all
apart from
levels.
that,
Yes.
this same boss guy was talking about,
Yes.
there was a time he was asking me for my pictures, nude pictures, Abdul. So you can actually
That's
imagine.
it. See,
And this is someone that is married with kids.
It's true.
I was a bit disgusted. I'm like, okay, how on earth? Okay, if it was like a young guy, I can understand the raise, the head, and everything. But you're married, you have a daughter as well.
It's
So
true.
imagine if I was your daughter, someone asked
totally.
me. Exactly.
Yes, really.
So it still comes down to that whole self-control, modesty, what, and everything. And parents do have a role to play. You should be able to outgive your kids these things. Okay, growing up, my mom didn't stop me from wearing jeans, wearing skirts, even though I'm a Muslim and I'm a girl. I wore these things because tomorrow, if I'm elsewhere, I'm somewhere, I don't have to be so, you know.
Fail is new.
I have people, there are people like that at home. They only allow them to wear hijabs, jalabias, and what.
So
when they're outside, like where we're in
impresses
school, if you see the kind of things they wear, Abdul, wallahi, you'll be shocked. But once they are going back home for holidays, they leave those clothes there. Then those hijabs and the hang and fanny and everything they take. So why?
So what are we actually talking about? So the thing is, I don't know if you guys have heard of this Laura Keji. She's like the main thing on social media now.
Linda's sister.
I think she's just, I don't know, she's just too much. She's just a diva. Like, I can't even just deal. Like, the clothes she wears, everything she does, from the phone, the bags, everything. I just feel it's I don't know. What's she trying to say? What's she trying to?
But wait, me, I want to ask you a question. What is the meaning of not meaning, rather, what's the essence of being a fashion blogger, honestly?
I think it's to show your kids, like, help people style their clothes. That's
really?
number one thing. Yes, help people style their clothes. Help them to be able to, I don't know.
It's just a business. You sell yourself and get money. Period. Isn't it?
I don't see it as helping anybody anything because if I want to wear my clothes, I know what to wear. I know how to do it. I don't need anybody to teach me.
Sure.
So it's also that's another systematic.
You're not really like saying what she's doing is bad. That's what
no, I'm not criticizing anybody's job, but I'm just talking based on my own opinion, my own
perspective. The problem I have
perspective.
with Laura now is the fact that she actually puts all these pictures out there. We don't even know how genuine they are. That's the clothes and all that. We don't know how genuine they are. And this little girl in her room sitting down and she just picks up the phone and starts going through. She feels that that's what life is all about. That's what I have to do, whatever it takes to get what she's wearing, what she's carrying, and all that.
And that's why it still boils down to the same thing. You have kids probably lying to their parents or stealing from their parents because they must meet up. Maybe their parents are strict. Okay, this is your monthly allowance, so 10,000 naira. But because what you want is about 100,000, you either lie to your father to get some money, or steal from your mother, or start following men, or all those things. So it's still the same thing.
The whole topic is just round up with this. It's all together. You steal to get this, and from stealing it onto a prostitute, and it's just
when at home they don't give you, you probably end up finding one or two people that can actually provide those things. And then before you know it, you're lying or sneaking out of the house. That's for the girls. But honestly speaking, wow, even the men should have their own too. So this whole social media disadvantage thing is not only on the female side. Even the male have their own.
Yes, there is always this issue of,
and all that.
Yes, there is this Yahoo who has been an issue for a very long time.
I can't really remember his handle now.
Okay.
And he's just, I don't know, he's like Diva in man's version. I don't know how I'll call him. Down to, I don't know, if it's possible his boxers, he told you that this is where he bought it from. As in, he's just so.
Okay, after telling us all those things.
You're putting the money or what?
What, sorry?
Are you trying to say that he's putting expensive clothes or
what?
what?
He's always trying to say, okay, this is this, I got this wristwatch, this is this wristwatch, this is that wristwatch, this is this, I traveled here, I traveled there.
We've all traveled to places, so be
It's true. All went to our villages.
What I just feel is that people, okay, yes, you're rich, you have the money. You do what you want to do, but I think you should just be turn it down a little bit. That's why I feel.
My younger brother used to be in a school.
Okay.
And there was a day he came back home for holiday, and he's like, they told them, okay, if you're coming back for the next term, you need to have Marks and Spencer white shirts, you need to have this, you need to have that. And my mom was like, really? So the ones that can't afford Marks and Spencer, what happened? And that was the reason why this boy left that school and his school was changed. Because honestly, if they didn't do that, what would he have grown up to become?
Of course.
And that is just it.
Friends and others, they will keep making fun of it.
So if you cannot buy Marks and Spencer, then
you don't.
You
are just out of place.
Yes.
All right, this has been so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. So, till next time. Bye.